greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out in this now moment to embrace you with whatever it is that may be happening within your life. Each of you has multitudes of different things that are happening on any given day. So often you are multitasking, trying to finish one activity, then you go to the next activity and then the next. There is so much that is a part of human nature that just feels like you are being pulled in many different directions and you are that bumper ball that moves in reaction. In this now moment, as you are here present at this time, breathe within yourself, let your focus come down as if you are connecting to your heart, and then breathe out. Let go. Release whatever may be upon your mind. There have been many changes taking place on your planet. There have been new alignments with stars and other planets that have prompted changes in the energies. For many of you, you can feel this in your everyday life. It may be something you notice dramatically. For some of you, it may help to ease and feel as if you have smoother energy in your day. For others, it may be as if it's pushing you to make choices or decisions, and perhaps you're not ready to, so you therefore feel disrupted. Whatsoever is happening within your life, you have the ability to filter out those things that may be distractions, and then perhaps give attention to those things that are supportive of you. Truly, as I look at each of you who are present tonight, and this will also include anyone at a later date, that's all a similar energy, I can see the transitions that are taking place. With the focus on aligning with frequencies, and then discussion about your intuition, you are each moving into a new place in which to live your life. My intention with all of this is that with everything we are doing during these journeys, we set up the intention, and that flows within you, supporting and anchoring and expanding your consciousness. By doing so, you then need not sit and focus on it all the time, but you can have a greater understanding. Breathe in, feel that breath and focus go within you, and then breathe out. With your breath and your intention, you create a ball of light in your heart center. You can just imagine it. Some of you may see something or feel something. As this ball is created around your heart center from your heart chakra, you send a stream of that. It goes down into your solar plexus. It then moves into just the sacral center and then your root center. Take a moment to feel how this balances these energies. That consciousness within this light moves up and down through your energy bodies. Send it down further. You allow it to go into the earth and connect with Gaia. For some of you, it may be as if you begin to receive messages from Gaia. For others, you may feel or sense the elementals. Allow anything that comes into your awareness to be present in your consciousness, and it then flows up through those energy bodies back into your heart. As you let yourself focus for the moment and feel that flow, you're probably feeling yourself as you're anchoring down onto the earth. The more that you anchor, the greater the amount of expansion you may have as we move into the higher frequencies. You let that energy go up through your throat, your third eye, your head. You activate your crystalline energy body, and all of that moves up until you find the space of your higher self. What does this feel like to you? Is this area filled with partially created intentions? Perhaps things that you have thought about but you didn't know what to do. So let your focus go within your consciousness, and as you breathe out, just send a ball of energy, or as if you are breathing out a breath, like a little wind that moves through this area. As you do so, it will clear out whatever no longer serves you. It will now give you space so that you may create that which is in your highest and best interest. You then send that energy, it follows that stream of consciousness all the way up. You find yourself immediately moving into your soul essence. You as your soul are massive. Most people have had multiple different lifetimes on the earth plane. Many of you are currently having lifetimes out in the universe, and that energy all comes back into your soul essence. As you allow your consciousness to merge within this space, it may be that certain of these things trigger inside your awareness. For the moment, simply be aware. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst all that are here. I reach out to each one of you. As I do so, I embrace you as your divinity, as the consciousness of this person, and it moves everything into the all that is. Look around within this space. This area has expanded since we moved into what you call this current year. It has expanded because it shifted into a higher vibration. In doing so, this is allowing you an opportunity to adjust your vibration and frequency into that higher awareness. So look around. I invite you to take a moment, and we're creating like a hologram for each one of you. Multiple different perceptions. On the one to your left, asked to see yourself from this lifetime as you would be in the third dimension. For many of you, as you've been throughout this lifetime, it may be very solid to you. You may perhaps feel very present in this vibration. However, don't be surprised if it also looks patchy to you. Shift your focus to the center and ask to look through the eyes of the fourth dimension so that you may look at your life as you vibrate at that fourth dimension or that fourth level of consciousness. As you do so, what is your immediate perception? Does your life look exactly the same? Are there different things that may be happening that come across to you in a different manner? As you just open your awareness to living your life in the fourth dimension, you may now recognize how so much of that energy is shifted into this new place, so that if you glance at the third, it becomes more and more diminished, or like it's going away. Now the fourth becomes much more solid to you. For many of you, it may have already been immediate as you connected with it. Take a moment and look at another hologram, and this is looking through your eyes of the fifth dimension of a higher, lighter frequency. As you look at your life from this perspective, sometimes you may see it with a lot more compassion. Instead of perhaps judgment for things that have happened in your life, you can now look at your life and feel compassion, awareness, or perhaps acknowledgement for all that you have done. As you look here in the fifth dimension, you may also notice that things are a little more transparent. They are not as solid. You may notice that those things happening in your life have a different importance to you than perhaps they did in the lower dimension. Some of you may notice opportunities in this higher frequency that you did not notice in the lesser. The more that you focus on this fifth dimension, when you look back to the third, it's almost completely gone. For some, you may see a shadow of your life at that vibration. There are some of you that it still seems pretty solid to you, and the fifth is very translucent. Here in the all that is, you have an opportunity to discern your life from three separate perspectives. It is the same life, but each perspective has a different focus. So just take a moment to take that in. Consider, if you will, these holograms remain, but they kind of shrink down. Consider, if you will, something you have been seeking to manifest. Whatever comes immediately into your consciousness, you can take that in, and then as you look at the fourth dimension, how does it look? Does it look like it can be a reality for you? Does it look like an opportunity you may be seeking? Look at it in the fifth dimension. What I noticed for several of you is that what seems somewhat lackadaisical in the fourth, when you suddenly look in the fifth, it exploded. There was color, there was light, there was movement, and there was potential. Therefore, as you seek to manifest, take an opportunity and see which frequency it most resonates with you. So many of you continue to be solidly within the fourth dimension, so that's okay. If there are energies within the fourth dimension that help you to manifest what you seek, then let your focus be upon that. Once this all manifests for you, could then shift and look at it through the eyes of the fifth dimension and check that out. Perhaps there's more that you can add to what you are seeking. So often humanity has a tendency to want to manifest lesser, or just go for that which is the least, because they don't want to stretch too far. In truth, the more that you stretch, that takes you into a higher, lighter frequency. You open the doorway and feel the flow of love and light as it moves in to help you. There was a big surge that just went in with that. As humanity, make an intention that you would like to manifest within your life to the highest vibration possible. As I said, that I felt some of you sliding up to the sixth dimension. In the past, when you were stuck in those very low vibrational frequencies, you were wrapped up in that energy, and to try to stretch outside of it was very hard, and it took a consistent effort on your part. However, with the changes that have taken place, you've cleared out that lower density, and everything becomes much more fluid. But what within your life do you still handle as if it's in that solid heavy energy rather than the fluid energy? There you go. The more that you seek to manifest in your life, the easier things will become. If you find there's something where you keep hitting the wall, then let it go. You may still have the same effect you were seeking, but you need to turn around and seek to manifest through a different manner. Again, that flow and movement is what supports you. We let all those holograms go, and I invite you to look as if outside of yourself at you. See yourself as if you are standing in front of you. Look for a moment at your physical body. If there's anything you seek to change, as you look at your physical body, put forth that intention. Consider your mental body, which are your thoughts and your beliefs. Here in the all that is you can see, sense, and know everything. So your mental body as it surrounds you, but it goes within you. As you are looking, is there anything that you would like to change? Can you see different areas where there's stuck thoughts and beliefs? Few clear them out. This is the place for creating something new. Your emotions are also a part of this hologram that you are looking at. Do your emotions feel balanced to you? Do you find yourself stuck perhaps in anger, depression, or sorrow? If there's anything that you may see that you say, I no longer want to be stuck, clear it out. Let those emotions go. Understand that you can intrinsically know whatever it may be. Then that spiritual energy body, everything in this space is your spiritual energy. The crystalline energy body, notice how that is bringing some of that transition into all of this. So that now with your focus, your awareness from your consciousness as you look at the person you are, look through these eyes of the highest light frequency. Notice where you can see the transition, change anything you would like, and then observe how that crystalline vibration is a sparkling light that just moves through and rebalances every. As you look at this hologram of you, understand that this is you. This is you from the higher frequency. This is you with the clear intention of what you seek to manifest. As you look at this hologram, you have that sense as if opening up your heart, opening up your mind, opening up your consciousness. You reach out and embrace this hologram until it merges completely with your consciousness. You may need to take a moment, and there may be some subtle adjustments that take place. Receive it as your truth. Receive it as the reality of how you would like to express yourself in this life. I want to take a moment because some of you, when you looked at the hologram, you could see and you could accept all that you see. Then as it merged with your consciousness that is still aligned with your ego, it felt not compatible. So take a moment within your consciousness, engage your ego, engage your perception, and just as if you are expanding that energy field, receive this hologram and then allow it to transform so that your ego can feel who you are. The true authentic self from this high vibration of the all that is. For some, it's like there's something that's just stuck. So if there's anything stuck, poof, there you go. Breathe in and then breathe out. Excellent. So with that last adjustment, I could feel almost every single one of you now receiving this clear intention of you as the vibration. I invite all of you to come back together. You create that circle of energy, and as the hologram of the earth comes up in the center, you send into the hologram your consciousness as it's merged with that hologram. As it aligns with the higher frequency, you're sending the intention of looking from the highest light of all that is here. As the hologram takes all of this on, there are also impulses of light coming from the universe that helps to support this higher frequency. As the hologram integrates all of this, there's an aspect that goes out to anchor it to the universe. The remainder is as if you release it and it flows down into and around the earth. As it moves through that energy of the collective conscious, it is clearing out that lower frequency. It moves through all the way into the center of the earth, anchoring within the center. That then reverses and expands outward. Where you align with Gaia, you receive your own anchoring as with this higher frequency. It also moves into everyone that's living on the earth, bringing their own potential of tapping into that more loving, compassionate, higher frequency. It is available for everyone. It is available for the planet, the trees, the animals, the grass, and the water. As each of you choose in a very conscious manner to receive, you are shifting your own reality, which in turn will shift the way you interact with the people around you. You allow the remainder of the consciousness. It moves from the all that is, it goes back through your soul essence, anchoring within your divinity. It streams down through your higher self, and then you feel it. It comes down through your head center, anchoring to where you have been open in your energy bodies. It may be bigger than you, so you let all of it come down, anchoring in and around you. As you begin to ground yourself, feel and make a conscious choice to accept that higher vibration and frequency of who you are, because that is coming from a place of love. That is coming from a place of potential, and that is what is transitioning anything that is happening within your life. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Consider your life and your day-to-day process of whatever that may be. Consider when you get stuck in something, just ask yourself, am I dropping to a lower dimension, or am I looking at this from a higher dimension? By dimension you could mean frequency, you could mean vibration, whatever words resonate with you. When you have a clear intention of living, breathing, and experiencing life from that which is your highest potential, you manifest higher potential. It is not that you have to be perfect. It is not that you have to do it every single time. It is that your intention is there, and that opens up the door to more and more possibilities. Beloved, the transition has arrived. I invite you to be there and the best for you. Know that I am ever with you. Ansaluya. Channel, Shelly Dressel.